Wait a second. What is raw chicken doing in a forest? This is a pretty sick place to eat raw chicken. It's really good. We have this folklore when the Finnish Civil War was happening over 100 years ago. Some people came to this little cave system here, up here in the forest. It's pretty deep in the forest, like 10 kilometers from the nearest city. And here's this little pond, dark ass pond. So they came here to take cover from the war. And obviously back then everybody had some cows and sheep for milk and meat. And these people had some cows with them when they came here. It's a pretty hard trek with the cows, I would think. But one of the cows fell into this little pond here. And it got sunken into it. And then a day later, a couple days later, it came out of the river that is in the middle of the nearest city, 10 kilometers away. So it popped out of that river like one day or a couple days after. It got sunken into this one. 10 kilometers. Underground tunnels. Real? But there's water going underground for sure. So that's pretty little Finnish history story, folklore for you. Powered by raw chicken. This place is really cool. There's some great cliffs over here. Let's talk about raw meat. Raw meat, raw chicken changes you. I talk about this quite a bit on the 100 episode special. But that's the biggest discovery with this experiment I've been doing, is that it really, my senses came to alive, or whatever the fuck. Like, I just feel the nature of myself and nature of human beings quite a bit more. Kind of bit more intensely than I did before. For most, probably, with this kind of experiment, it would be the salmonella, getting food poisoning. But I knew that wasn't gonna happen to my ass. I did my research. I know I was gonna be good in the tummy section, but I did not expect to get this awakened or locked into reality of things and the reality of being a human being. I've never been this clear about what it means to be a human and what human nature is about and what human beings want. And it has made me kinda jaded. And I've been various degrees, what's the word? blanking out. Nature help me, give me downloads. Like I have known in various degrees how things are not how they should be really. Even as a child, things didn't make sense. Many things fell off for me. Like a lot of things about the economics or money. I was like, why do we do this? Why is this a thing? It feels so weird. And then you get to understand everything about the Federal Reserve and usury and money lending and all that jazz. There's a lot going on there. But even as a kid that fell off. Obviously about relationships, when things feel off. You cannot force things to be good. But now it just all kinda clicks. On a bigger scale, on a like worldwide scale, why everything is a whole big freaking mess. And on a personal scale, why sometimes things were so amazing and sometimes things suck ass. Why is that? It has been gradual, but the raw meat really, I don't know what it is about the raw meat. And overall when you eat very meat, animal based, I would say, you start to get this feeling. You start to connect with your spirit or nature, whatever you want to call it. You start to connect with your human nature way more. Maybe it's just because it is the natural food for us. Like my brain just lights up a little bit. But it's not, like I said, it's not good always to feel this way. Because so many things are against our nature and working against our nature. And many things are not going the way that my little avatar or mind or heart or spirit or nature would like them to go. And before, I was coping about it. Like just wasting. Coping is basically just wasting away in your mind, in your delusions. And you don't really make changes or do things about it that you should. I'm gonna take you to this cliff. We also got some raw milk, a couple raw egg yolks and one banana. Oh man, that's the most delicious smoothie ever. And I don't even really like, or I do like the taste, but eggs and bananas, if I eat them too much, they kinda make me feel a little off. There's a cool cliff. There's a really cool cliff. There's another one. It's hard to walk here. Balancing. This tree is really. Anyways, the whole freaking point of this episode is Raw meat does change you. I think it's for the better, because you connect with your true self. But it can be pretty brutal too. If you cannot express your nature how it wants to be expressed. Anyway, that's the most interesting thing I have noticed over 100 days. Eating more raw meat and very animal-based foods. That shit changes humans. And you just wanna be here and connect with this thing. Whatever that is. See you on the next one.